Hello, you are humbly welcome to another beautiful segment of our computer tutorial class. This class is to equip your understandings and then give you the platform to ask questions where you get better and then comprehensive explanation to certain areas in the computer that burdens with your mind. Sure. Today we are going to look at the software component of the computer. The computer has two major components, that is the hardware and then the software. So when we talk of the hardware, I know you have a slight idea about it. The hardware comprising of what the physical and then the touchable, the field part of the computer that we can see, touch, and feel. You understand? And then the software. You see, you are interested. You are so eager to know more. No, just relax, sit down, and then wait. We are going to dive into the software part of it. But before we do that, a quick recap. I know most of us are using um, computers or we are using smartphones. Good. So when it comes to softwares, I know maybe you have one or two ideas about what a software is. Okay, so we can talk about the smartphone side. That is the Android software system, the Apple, which uses what the iOS, and then the your computers or the laptops that you've been using the Microsoft software. All right. So now let's look at what we mean by software. When we say software simply means the collection of instructions, data, or programs that runs on a device to perform a task. And it also operates what a computer. So the software is the programs installed on the computer just to run a task or to give the user the accessibility to commune to instruct the computer and then to also input data into the computer. Now there are types of softwares that we have. We have the application software and then the system software, the application software and then the system software. When we talk about the system software, what does it mean? The system software is the software that runs the computer hardware and provide a platform that for the application software to what to run for the application software to run. So the system software would basically runs or see to the coordination of what the hardware components of on the computer system, and then it gives the application software the platform to also what to operate from. Examples of the system software we have is the operating system software, the device drivers, the firewall, the programming language translator, and then the utility software. So now let's take the types of the system software one by one, and then we look at them, their examples, and those things. All right. Now we have the operating system software. We are saying that the operating system software manages resources and provide services for other software. It manages the resources and provide what services for other software. Right. So example of the operating system software that we can talk about is what the embedded software, the real time, the distributed, the single user, multiple user, the mobile app software, and then the internet software. Another type of the system software we want to talk about is the device drivers. Device drivers. The device drivers, as the name implies, any device in the computer system or any component in the computer system has its own unique drivers that gets it what activated. So without these drivers, that device or component cannot be what if it cannot effectively be detected or anything. So we need these drivers to keep what the system going. Another we are going to also look at is what the utility software. When we talk about the utility software, it's software that gives what a smooth running and then a smooth management of data and the system. It eliminates unnecessary informations and then protect what vital informations. Example of the utility software is what the antivirus software and then the backup softwares. This software is deals with what the viral attack. It serves as what the security agent for the computer system. Again, we want to also look at what the programming language translator. When we say programming language translator, it is a software that translates all coded programs from what the higher standards to what a computer or a machine level language for the machine to decode it and then understands what the programmer has put in place. And an example of such is what the compiler, we have the interpreter, we have the ensemblers, and then all these things come together to make what the system really function perfectly. All right. Now let's look at the application software. When we say application, to apply, it is coming from the word to apply. Applying meaning to perform a task, to do something. You understand? Good. So the application software is mainly the software designed or programmed for a specific function, a specific task, to perform a task. So without that software, certain activities or certain tasks uh, cannot be performed. You understand? So the application software aids or gives us what the chance, the ability to perform a task on the computer system. So the application software has been categorized into groups or into the purpose in which it is being what programmed. So we have the general purpose type of the application software, which is software designed for to perform general purposes or general activities like the MS Word, the WPS, office. You understand? So those are there to perform specific or general purposes. Okay, now we have the web browsers. Web browsers, it helps the user to what navigate its way through the internet. And then example of the web browsers, we can talk about the Internet Explorer. We can talk about the Opera Mini. We can talk about the Google Chrome, the Mozilla Firefox, and then